So it seems like I had absolutely nothing better to do this morning than to sit down, make a complete mess at my dressing table and draw a pair of eyes on my arm, as you do. Anyway, now we are going to do a proper makeup tutorial on a face, not on an arm. Actually, first, let's see how good my new cleanser is. It's supposed to get off all makeup, including eye makeup. Yep, it's pretty good. Because that was the Kat Von D tattoo eyeliner, and that's come off no problem at all. Look at that. That was, I bought this in the pharmacy the other day, SkinCeuticals Simply Clean Gel. Refining gel, foams efficiently to remove excess oil and waterproof eye makeup. Very impressed with that. Good morning. Today I am going to do this look for you. It is a very simple smoky eye. I only use 3 colours and they are in a progression of greys. I've got pale grey, medium grey and a darker grey. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Rock Chick palette. You can do this look using any colour. I'll do it next time with browns so you can see it with brown with a different colour, but you can do it with blues or greens or whatever colour you want. It's just a matter of building up the intensity of the eyeshadow towards your eyelashes and then just blending it away to nothing towards the eyebrows. It's very simple to do. I'm gonna get on with that, but first of all, I quickly wanted to talk through some brushes with you. Now, if you're gonna get serious about putting your makeup on, you need to invest in some brushes. You can't do it all with your fingers and cotton buds. It can be done. I did once, mind you, turn up to a makeup trial and I forgot to pack my brushes. So I had to do a whole makeup trial with cotton buds, fingertips, and one of those little spongy applicators that you sometimes get in products. And I managed, it was okay, but I'll never make the mistake again. Brushes are vital if you want to get it right, especially when you're blending and you're doing something where you really need to sort of like smoke away the shadow. Brushes can be quite expensive, obviously because they're made with different types of real hair. You can get synthetic brushes, which can be just as good. Now, I've got a huge selection of brushes from various places, and obviously I use my brushes a lot. They get in the summer when I'm working. They get used on up to 7 to 8 people. They get cleaned with alcohol in between each person, and then they get washed with soap when I get home. And they get a lot of wear and tear. And the best brushes I've found for value for money are a German company called Zoeva. They have an absolutely brilliant selection of brushes. I ended up buying the whole complete set, which had everything that they offer, and I've never regretted it. And I've actually gone back and bought more of certain ones that I need 2 or 3 different brushes. And they're just really good quality. They're not all real hair, but they don't need to be. And you can wash them with any soap. When I was training, I washed makeup brushes with Clairol Herbal Essences shampoo or Johnson's baby shampoo. Nowadays I use homemade soap, which we will talk about another time. I highly recommend just treating yourself to a good set of brushes. So enough of my chit chat, let's get on with the tutorial. Don't be scared, you're gonna see me with no makeup in the next shot. So we're going to start off with an eye primer, and I'm gonna use the MAC Painterly Paint Pot with my ring finger, as I always do. Can't stress enough the importance of using a primer on your eyelid. If you're going to use powder eyeshadow, it will not stay on all day if you don't prime your eyelid first. I'm going to do a soft smoky eye, and I'm just going to build it up slowly, starting with the lightest shade. I'm just going to sweep it all over the eyelid, not going too high because it's quite bright. And then flick the excess off the brush and go back in with the second shade. What you want to do is create an ombre effect. So I'm going to start at the outer corner, which is where we want the shadowing to be, and just slowly sweep it across. And you're just going to keep doing that and blend it in, but keep it down. You want to get it in towards the eyelashes, and you don't want to go too far into the inner corner. And I'm going to go in with a blending brush, which was a fluffy brush like that, and just give the edges a good old blend. Just think of it like little windscreen wipers. You can just go back and forth, until you can't really see where the shadow starts or finishes. We're going to go back in with the darker shade, and just on the tip of the brush. You don't want to go in too strong with this. And I'm just going to do the same again, but keeping it close to the lashes. You just want to build up that depth of colour. Now the sun's just gone in, so my lighting has probably just completely changed. So you're just keeping that as close to the lash line as you can. Obviously it doesn't have to be precise in any way because it is a smoky look, but you do just want it to just blend away from darker down by your lash line to nothing as we go higher up. Now, I'm going to go back in again with the same darker colour, but I'm going to use my flat brush that last time I showed you can get like an eyeliner effect with, and I'm just going to push that into the darker colour and basically just push it along the lash line. Make sure you get right into the inner corner there. It's definitely when you're doing a smoky eye, you want to do the eyes first, because if you can see there, there's a load of eyeshadow that's fallen down on my face, and I'm going to have to clean that up afterwards. Right, I'm going back in with the middle colour on the flat brush again, and I'm going to just push it in under the lashes, under the bottom lashes, making sure that the two corners are joined. Very messily. Blend that bit away that we don't want. There, now you can already see there's a very soft smoky eye appearing, which is what we wanted. Now, you can leave it like that, or you can keep going. I'm going to keep going a little bit. I'm going to go in again underneath with the darker colour. Blend, blend, blend. Try not to open your mouth in a big O while you're doing it. You can leave it like that. You're going to want to do a bit of cleaning up underneath, but I'll do that in a minute. I'm going to go in with what's left of my eyeliner pencil. This is a Charlotte Tilbury. I don't think I can tell you the colour because it's gone. It's like a dark aubergine colour. So I'm going to go in with that right in the lash line and then blend it. Nice thing about these eyeliner pencils is they're very soft, so they're very easy. They don't drag too much on any wrinkles or anything. And another good brand is the Marc Jacobs ones. They're nice and soft as well. So I think that's about my limit. Now I'm just going to tidy up a bit. I'm going to get a cotton pad and some makeup remover. I use the Bioderma Miceller water. Just going to use a little tiny bit of that just to clean up anything that's fallen down there, and you'll be surprised how much comes off. See, you don't want that on your face for the rest of the day. I'm going to be going out into the garden and probably helping Luca in a bit, and he's going to think I'm absolutely mad with a full face of makeup on. Now it seems that for the foreseeable future we are going to be obliged to go out wearing face masks. So the only part of our face that is actually going to be visible is our eyes. So there's no time like the present for really playing up your eyes and having fun with your makeup and maybe doing something that you normally wouldn't do, because it's your eyes that are going to get noticed. Nobody's going to see your lipstick, nobody's going to see your foundation, they're just going to see your eyes. Now my eyebrows definitely need a brush. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of foundation on. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Long Wear Foundation. This is my summer colour. It's a tiny bit darker than my skin at the moment, but it's going to be okay. And I'm just going to use it as usual. I'm just going to put it across my T-zone just to blend out these blotchy freckles. When I was little, I had a full face of really freckly freckles, and now they've sort of just turned into blobs. Now that can be quite a heavy foundation. You can keep going and build up and I can completely blank out my face, but that's not what I'm about, so that's not happening. Let me get some eyebrows on. And I'm going to show you today, you do not need a separate product for your eyebrows. I'm just going to use the grey in this palette that I used on my eyes. It's going to go in quite heavy, but I'm just going to brush it out again afterwards with a spoolie. You just want to mimic the hairs. Then you want to brush up and through with that. That'll do. That'll do. I'm not going to bother with concealer under the eyes. I'm going to put a little bit of blusher on. I'm going to use my go-to Charlotte Tilbury First Love. And then just blend that away a bit with my foundation brush that I used. And then on my lips, which probably won't be seen if I go out, I'm going to use, this is Kiko 311. I've got about 10 of these and they're all about that size. And lipstick, I'm going to use Benefit. They're real, double the lip, and this is in Nude Scandal, which is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. That lip line is a little bit brighter than what I hoped. There's my simple smoky eye. Now I'm going to go and get my face mask and show you what it looks like with that. I actually have a whole bag full of a huge selection of face masks here. People keep giving them to me. So I've got face masks from Pharmacy in Positano, which are actually the most comfortable ones. I've got face masks from a shop called Louisa Positano, which are the prettiest. See, you want a little bit of eye makeup on your eyes and it just makes everything ping. This mask here is from Louisa Positano. She sent me about 5 and they're all different so they can coordinate with my outfits. And my dad sent me that one. Well, I'm not going to open it, but that one if I ever need a pink mask, which actually would go well with my outfit today. So I'm not going anywhere now. Now, one more thing with this, you will see that there's a 4th shade here that I haven't used. Charlotte Tilbury always has a shimmery shade in her palettes, and the way to use these is to use your finger. You rub your finger in it, and then you just dab it into the middle of your eyelid, and it will just give you a little bit of bling. Now I am all made up with nowhere to go. So thank you very much for watching. I just wanted to say also a big thank you for all the amazing comments on last Friday's video. I completely did not expect that reaction at all, but it has encouraged me and made me feel a bit more confident about putting out videos like this. There's definitely a gap in the market for over 40s makeup videos from people who are not inundated with products and sponsorships and paid posts. Although I would love to be given products because they are very expensive, let's face it, but that's never happened, and I'm happy to carry on like this if that's the way it's going to be. I've decided I'm going to put out a makeup video every Friday, so all the men can feel free to skip the Friday videos, but it's pretty much important for my career if I want to keep on doing this in the future. And hopefully I will get Sky involved at some point as well, and once I'm allowed to touch other people, I will try and get other people involved as well, because obviously I'm much better at putting makeup on other people than on myself, so I'd like to be able to get people as models and do the videos using other people and different skin tones and stuff like that. So that will be fantastic, and that will happen every Friday. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in a few days' time. Bye!